Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. It's West Ham United. They take on Chelsea next on EA TV Live. Well, it's true to say East meets West today. That's East London against West London, West Ham against Chelsea. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, and my partner as usual is Stuart Robson. Stuart, he used to play for West Ham, albeit at the old Upton Park as opposed to this modern London stadium.
Well, I actually picked up Player of the Year award in 1988 when playing for West Ham against Chelsea. It was a big day. We won the game 4-1 and Chelsea were relegated. So I've got good memories of the game. Hopefully that's the case again today.
Well, let's see what happens. No problems for the keeper. And a look at the West Ham 11.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
That's a well-struck pass. Looking for the right angle. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave. And a look at the Chelsea starting 11.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
Well, possibilities in the centre. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, the home side low on confidence in front of goal. Just look at that. Well, it could be on for him here. Blocking it. He cuts it back. And the shot. Corner it is for Chelsea. And over it comes. It will be a goal kick here. And that puts them in position. And an effective clearance. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Really nice ball. He's managed to get in behind. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Cook. Running with the ball confidently, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Lucas Paqueta. Ziyunchu. And the defensive intervention there. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Little now. Javi Galan. Koke with it. Pressing like that will help the cause. Given away by Chelsea. And a no-nonsense clearance. Ian Maatsen. The Hammers finding space on the flank. Ziyunchu. Could be threatening. He might be able to carve something out. Soyuncu. Doing well to keep possession. And a textbook interception. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Defenders need to cover. Chance here. Oh, magnificent save.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Over it comes. Just knocked it out of there. Good idea. And now waiting to pounce. Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. Nico Williams. Whistle now. Nkunku. The delivery. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. And not great for the keeper. Can he take advantage? Oh, a smart stop. And Koke with the delivery. Well, still an issue here. Able to deal with the threat. Intercepting it intelligently. Pies. Good technique displayed. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Now, who can he play it to? Firing it in, and saved by the keeper. Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. And teammates to play it to. Well, body in the way. Superbly read and executed. This might be ideal for the counter. Will they profit from this situation? Soyuncu. Bade. Flynn Downs. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. And over the touchline for what will be a West Ham throw. Soyuncu. Soyuncu. Madsen. And now it's Ridley Baku. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. He must finish! Now the attack fizzled out. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Oh, big opportunity! And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Well, not the best clearance. And there it is, the half-time whistle. That will do it for the first half here at the London Stadium. So back in business, West Ham with the lead here, but this game far from being done and dusted. Using his strength to shield the ball. High pressing and good high pressing. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And disappointingly, straight into the wall. Brilliantly blocked. Soyuncu. He's in control of the situation. And still pressing. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's West Ham United facing Wolves.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
What a commitment to defending. Now can they counter clinically. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Little. Just the challenge that was required. And Little. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. What a block!
Well, West Ham have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, creating lots of chances now, and you think if they do get another, it's going to be tough for the opposition to find a way back into this.
And there's been a change to the scoreline in the City game. Alex Scott has the news.
Yep, another goal for Newcastle.
Alex, sorry to interject, but a big chance here. Can he put it away? Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And the danger is averted. Teammates in the middle. No-nonsense clearance. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Chelsea against Barcelona.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it.
Is this the moment? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Koke tasked with taking it. Oh, good save. Good clearance. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. To clarify, Newcastle did find the net in that game, and they hold the aces. And this to level it. What an important piece of defending. Loïc Badé. Baku. Difficult to stop him. Shot attempted. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Upamecano. Little. Right, I believe changing circumstances in the Bournemouth game. Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Bournemouth. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. They've scored the opener with 69 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, in the final analysis, a bit harmless. Here's Little now. Released it nicely. Paez. Might be a chance to break. Paqueta. And using his strength to shield the ball. Crossing possibilities. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. So a personnel change then. 15 minutes left for play. And passing it well. Can they get one back? And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. And I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Fulham game. Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yep, it's a goal for Fulham. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 80 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Mohamed Kudus. Promising looking attack from West Ham. And teammates to play it to. And he takes it on. Foiling his opponent completely. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And there's the delivery. Just the clearance that was called for. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. And a really smart stop, an important one to keep them in with a chance.
Well, that probably would have been it. That's such a vital save from the keeper.
And over it comes. No-nonsense piece of defending. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Mohamed Kudus. Splendid defending. The onus is on Chelsea to be positive with time running out. He dealt with that ball comfortably. Fofana. And defensive play to be applauded. Out of play for what will be a Chelsea throw. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Really bright looking attack. And the danger's still on. Oh, how about that for the last line of defence. Shaping to shoot. And the referee signals that this game is officially over. And disappointment for Chelsea, you've got to say. No. You know, when the draw for the group stage was made, I think most fans had their eye on this match. Two of the very best in Europe, and it has pride of place on the fixture list. It's Barcelona. They take on Chelsea. Hello from the Catalan capital and one of the world's great cities, Barcelona. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. It's Barcelona taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result and a poor display last time out, so Chelsea need to improve today. They're under a lot of pressure going into this one.
And they kick off here. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and...
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Corner kick from Koke. Ter Stegen with a great save. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Koke, electing to cross into the centre. Winning back possession. Torres. Ramos. And Torres on the ball. Gonzalo Ramos. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Torres. Stopped a surefire goal. Rather than a free kick, it's advantage Chelsea. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Çalhanoğlu. Has someone to play it to. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. Koke. Little. Estupinian. Koke with it. Here's Little now. So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. This should be a great game. I'd expect both these teams to go deep into the competition. This is the Champions League at its best. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Çalhanoğlu. Gonzalo Ramos. And Bellingham. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Koke gives it away. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Can he put it in? And a decent save, full credit. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Cook. Well, plenty of talk about him from the pundits coming into today's match, taking on his old club. And Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today. Hopefully not.
Nuno Mendes. Ramos. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. It's a perfect challenge. Estupinian. And And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. It's with Remy. And that'll be offside. And Barcelona have possession again. Minge. Ramos. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Palmer. Koke with it. Little. Little. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Ramos. Now with Bellingham. Çalhanoğlu. Torres. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. An encouraging move from Barca. And Bellingham. Nkunku. Regained possession. Torres. Torres. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Cook. Palmer. Here's Little now. Little now. Koke with it. Nico Williams. And cutting it out. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Good looking cross. And a confident clearance. Chelsea have lost the ball once more. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, not the best clearance. And Bellingham. Excellent block. Now Chelsea showing good width. Will he finish? And a fine stop. Palmer. And a timely intervention. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Torres. Pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Oh, yes! Dispatching it with aplomb! Wonderful goal! So back in business, second half underway, and Chelsea know they really need to lift themselves. Torres. Now potential danger. Well, he so badly wanted to net another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
And deflected beyond the byline, so a corner here. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Played into the centre, and you need your defender to take charge. Nicely timed tackle. Now the counter-attack looks on. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Manchester City. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Electing to cross into the centre. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
Well, the match continues, the arithmetic having been altered by Chelsea. Bellingham. Promising move from Barcelona. And he takes it on. And Barcelona get ready for their set-piece routine, hoping to increase their lead. And a short corner, let's see. And he really read that brilliantly. And that'll be a Barca throw. Zaire Emery. Remy. Koundé. And Bellingham. Warren Zaire Emery. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Brilliantly blocked. And they're making a change. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, blocked it! "30 minutes left for play." Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Giving it a try. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. And Chelsea winning the ball again. Xavi Simons. Bellingham. Ramos. And threading it through. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They are the team in charge. Simons. What to like about that pass? And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again. He's alive to the situation. He makes good contact with the ball and he keeps it down. That's a nice headed goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Pervis Estupinian. Barella has it. And into the last 20 minutes. Good tackle. And they need to get tighter. And what a magical save it was! Trying to pick out a teammate. Appeared to be in two minds. Koundé. Could be. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Simons. Williams. Nuno Mendes. And Barcelona being afforded too much space. And he got to it fairly easily. Williams. Simons. Zaire Emery. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Will he finish? Well, they needed a bit of goalkeeping inspiration, and that's what they've got.
Well, that just about keeps his team in this one, but are they good enough to go and get the equaliser?
No one able to do any damage with it. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. They need to get bodies back. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Free kick to Chelsea. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
And Bellingham. That's not a bad ball. Making sure nothing untoward happened. But attacking possibilities. And still looking for space. And Bellingham. Real chance. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. Sven Botman. Xavi Simons. Barella has it. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion. Fati. Koundé. Straight forward for the keeper. And the referee signals that this game is officially over and disappointing. Well, if high-level football is what you're after, you've come to the right place. Well, the players might not mind it, but certainly some of the fans will. It's been raining cats and dogs. The heavens have opened here at Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Chelsea facing Manchester City.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium.
Can't miss, surely! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate. Danger still on. Promising pass. And tidy defensive play. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
It comes to absolutely nothing. Well, here's the table. And let's make this argument, shall we, Stuart? Everton have been performing below expectation. He's in behind. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
Well, the writing is certainly on the wall, isn't it? We've only played a few minutes and already Chelsea have brought a great save out from the keeper. Can they make it count now, all this early pressure?
And unable to keep possession. Cook. Can he play it in? Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Phillips. Phil Foden now. Haaland could take the lead. That is a tackle and a half. Nkunku. And the goalkeeper under no pressure. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Here's Little now. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we know he's an outstanding player, but when he gets free kicks in wide areas, he usually delivers the perfect cross. And when it's on the edge of the box, he always makes the goalkeeper work.
Could be! Couldn't grab hold of it. And second time around, he scores! But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Little. Well, the situation has changed in the Manchester United game. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a goal for Everton. It's now 1-0 with 20 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Plenty of support here. Haaland. Just the challenge that was required. Koke. Williams. Well, pass after pass. Maybe they can chisel an opportunity. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Foden. Sloppy in possession from City. Palmer with it. Koke. Nkunku. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. City pushing forward with options available. But they took care of the situation defensively. Koke. Little. Running with the ball confidently. Can't miss, surely! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Can someone get on the end of this? And the problem not completely solved. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Well, now in a dangerous position. Can he find the net? And beyond the byline. Goal kick then. Palmer. Koke with it. Little now. Chance here. Oh, good save.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
And over comes the corner. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Foden. On to Kabore. Phillips. On to Haaland. Haaland. Oh, the threat is there. Opportunity. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away. Upamecano. On to Estupiñán. Well, I understand the situation has changed in the Newcastle game. Alex Scott, who has scored?
And it's a goal for Newcastle United. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 42 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Issa Kabore. Promising sequence. Kabore. Rodri. And so the first half draws to a close. So back in business with City very much the dominant side. Can they repeat that in the second 45? And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Foden. Not showing good patience. But then the one that fails to hit its target. And news of a goal at Molineux. Who has scored it? Alex has the answer for us.
Yeah, it's a goal for Wolves. They're back level.
And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Who can they pick out? Not away completely. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Might be a chance to break. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Chelsea facing Fulham.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Phillips. It's a perfect challenge. He's using his strength to good effect. Yassine Bounou. Koke. Nkunku has it. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Great opportunity. And it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Well, they get the ball rolling again. And Chelsea are giving this a real go. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Just to confirm, Wolves did score in that match. And it's level now at 1 goal apiece. Well, a goal update for you in the Newcastle game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yep, second one for Fulham. It was an early cross into the box, and it was a great headed finish. They've pulled one back with 59 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Could play it in. Looking to cut inside. Phillips. And they've given back possession easily. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on
he could be in
EA
here,
TV.
Derek.
And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will. Will make the personnel change. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
And still danger here. And he clears the danger. He has teammates around him. Oh, a fine block. Foden. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. Here's Little now. Koke with it. Xavi Simons. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Really good challenge. Vital intervention. This might be ideal for the counter. And a goal update to bring you from St James's Park. Who has scored it? Alex Scott.
It's another for Newcastle United. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish. It's now level at 2-2 with 73 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex.
Well, the Chelsea fans are really getting behind their team here, but will it be enough? What a finish we're going to get to this game.
Well, they need to get tighter, and let's give credit to the defending. And they deal with the threat this time. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Really good challenge. Have no interest in losing possession. Ederson. Lee. 10 minutes to go then. It's a promising City move. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Nico Williams. Time is against Chelsea, but they can still battle back. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Might be a chance to break.
Well, I'm not sure Chelsea have been at their best, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving their team on here.
Whistle now. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Pedri. Gvardiol. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. Foden. Kangin Lee. What a commitment to defending. The final whistle then. The referee says that will be all. And the match is underway. Can't miss, surely. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Could be. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Running with the ball confidently. Can't miss, surely. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Can he find the net? And beyond the byline. Goal kick then. Whistle now. Chance here.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can
Haaland. Oh, the threat is there. Opportunity. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Great opportunity. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Oh, he could be in here, Derek.
And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
And the substitution will occur now. Angel Gomez. In a decent position now. Brilliantly blocked. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. The fans want to see a shot. Well, wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Conor Gallagher.
Para se dirigir à recepção o mais rapidamente possível. Os seus pais estão à
Watkins.
sua espera. Ana Cláudia à recepção.
Just the challenge that was required. Oh, tremendous vision. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Watkins. Now with Bellingham. Angel Gomez. Well, spot on with that challenge. Leao. He's in here. Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Jordan Pickford. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. But quick thinking defensively. Gallagher. And Bellingham. Ollie Watkins. Phil Foden. Foden. They're not giving the opposite. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Can they put it away? And he clears it out of harm's way. Able to close down the shot. England with possession again. Watkins. Wonderful chance. And what a magical save it was. Well, opting for the short corner. Delivered into the area here. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay, and they work it well just to change the angle on the cross. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Palinha. Just 10 minutes to go.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
Gallagher. Now with Bellingham. Foden. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Cross towards that far post. And a struggle to get it away properly. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go. And just one goal between them. And snuffing out the danger. Can he make it count? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, the short corner routine. And crossed in there. Foden. And a save that keeps them believing.
Well, he's given them a chance with that save, as you said. But will they get another opportunity? I'm not sure.
That's a nice-looking ball. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Real chance. And the ball is loose. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Neto. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Trying to chip it over the keeper. What late excitement. And the match is level.
Well, that's a cute finish. He just gets his toe underneath the ball and lifts it over the keeper. It's a good bit of skill and an excellent goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Foden. Leif Davis. So the final whistle and the end of an evenly fought contest, but focusing on the hosts, what about their performance?
Yes, Derek, they certainly weren't.
The fans want to see a shot. Well, wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, that's how to clear it. Palhinha. Bernardo Silva. And it's not the best of clearances. They'll have a go here. A body in the way. Over it comes. Well, spectacular in the intent, less so in the execution.
Yeah, it's always the risk. You can end up looking a little bit silly if it doesn't come off. He's having a quick chuckle to himself. He knows.
Sadilek. Moving the ball forward. What can they do with this? No problem at all in keeping that one out. Thiago Thomas. Palhinha. And they need to be better on the ball than that. Lojek. It's nice possession. Is there a goal to take the lead coming? He'll take this on! But it's a tame try, or at least that's how the goalkeeper's made it appear. Diogo Dalot.
Não abandone o seu lugar durante o intervalo. Temos espetáculo.
Drifting into a useful position here to take the lead. Oh, brilliant. Top stop.
Oh, the keeper does so well. Makes himself big, gets his angles just right. What a quality save.
Has to be. What a terrific effort. That would have been special.
Well, he watches the ball all the way, connects with it perfectly, but just can't find the accuracy. It's a great effort, though.
Real opportunity. And that one goes out and away. They could get caught out on the break here. Bernardo Silva. Guerrero. Got into the middle. And cleared well away from goal. Mikhail Sadilek. The ball taken away from them. Well, a bit of a clumsy challenge, and the ref blows for a free kick. The effort shut out. Oh, chance here. Well, he's kept that out nicely. Into the box it goes, and in a crowded area the keeper's done well to hold on to that. There's a good amount of freedom here. Off the defender, corner kick. Corner kick played in, and the danger is cleared. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Now, this has to be. It's in, and it might well be the winning goal.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defence to attack, and then through on goal. He decides to go for power, absolutely smashes it past the keeper, and you have to say it was a good finish.
Well, underway again. Is there to be one more twist to the tale? Zima. Approaching the final whistle now, and the hosts hold sway. That clock can't go fast enough for them.
It's been a really close game, this. Tight and cagey at times. Not many opportunities. But let's just see how the last few minutes go. They'll be hoping for no silly mistakes at the back.
This is a positive move as they seek that equaliser. And the flag's up. Offside the call. Socek. Schick. That's a nice cutback. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Counter-attack coming, away they go. Trying his luck. Looks a good ball. What a chance here. And that should do it. A 2-goal cushion to rest on until the end.
Well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. It's inch perfect. But the keeper shouldn't get beat at his near post there. He just doesn't get his angles right. He'll be gutted conceding that.
Gaucher. Sadile. A little sloppy on the ball there. Pushing forward now to make the right choice. And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned. Sue, what did you make of their performance?
Yeah, it was a good result and performance. I thought they always looked dangerous going forward. They kept the ball well in midfield, and I'm sure the manager will be happy.
A body in the way.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line, and the light. And welcome to the friendly confines of Craven Cottage in West London. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Fulham taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, the referee opting for the lenient approach this time.
I think it's a great bit of refereeing. Everybody now knows the next foul will be punished.
Zakaria Abuklal. Tete. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And the corner's been given. And there's the delivery. And a struggle to get it away properly. Stopped a certain goal. Now in a more than decent position. Well, Chelsea weren't really at the races in the last game when they lost against Manchester City. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, it was a disappointing loss, particularly at home. Today, though, it's important that they show some resilience and defend better as a unit. If they do that, I think they'll probably get something from this game.
Lindström. Space afforded him. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Botman. And Little. Well-timed tackle. And still they wait for the chance. Has a go. Able to get his body in the way. Denied once more. Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, the visitors won't enjoy hearing this, but it is a fact. They have the least proficient defence in the league, and it's something they're going to have to address sooner or later, Stuart.
Well, I just can't see how they keep a clean sheet today. At times this season, they've been shambolic at the back. The distance between the defenders has been far too big, and therefore they're too easy to play against.
They need to get tighter. That's a useful cross. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Dams. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. And a goal it is! But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
What can Chelsea do from this position? It might be a goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby, and I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
One 1-0 then. Lindström. An important interception. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. And a fine cross, making sure nothing untoward happened. Delightful pass. Kukulkan. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Lindström. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Might be. Oh, might be. Oh, that is a superb save.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner, and thumped away. Dams. Jesper Lindström. And he's hit it with authority! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Who's going to get on the end of it? Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. And another corner following on from the last one. And in a crowded area, the keeper has managed to get there. And plenty of space for this Chelsea attack. And the cross not quite accurate enough. Fulham doing well to regain possession. And he's broken free. And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
And a lot to like about this attack. Giving it a try. Foiling his opponent completely. Williams. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. But quick thinking defensively. Real chance. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Good work from Fulham to win it back. And play halted, free kick given. He's in control of the situation. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Textbook defending inside the box. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it broke down, alas. For the lead here. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Williams. Well, there it is. So back underway here into the second half. Williams. This attack looks highly promising. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, as you can see, they finished this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal. Well, he knows this is going to be a tough game now. He's got to get his side playing again here.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Just the challenge that was required. In with a chance. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really. Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Can he play it in? And he clears it out of harm's way. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Superb looking pass. And that's a very good parry. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Fulham facing Wolves. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Wasn't a great piece of passing. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, it is a booking, and not his first offence.
Well, the referee has lost patience with him. He's committed far too many fouls.
He'll try his luck here. Oh, terrific free kick. And how well the keeper did to parry it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? A smart stop here. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Abuklal. Kenny Tete. Zakaria Abuklal. Dams. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Little. Well, potential danger. Kukulkan. The Chelsea move still. It has to be. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Right, time to switch it over to the Etihad, where there's been a goal, and that means we join Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's now 1-0 with 65 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
Keys handed in at reception, a pair of car keys and a wallet. If those are your items, please collect them after the game. Thank you.
Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. And into the last 20 minutes. Botman. And Little. Madueke. Upamecano. Williams. Oh, surely! And the keeper diving to thwart him. Here it is now, a substitution. Can someone get on the end of this? And the header off target, but resolute defence. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Making progress. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
So the current scoreline 4-2. Jesper Lindström. Timothy Castagne. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Just the tackle that was needed. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Incisive pass. Just needs to stay calm. And did just enough defensively. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. So a personnel change then. No nonsense clearance. And they need to get tighter here. Little. Chances on. And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick. Abuklal. Well, can they be creative from here? Dangerous ball. And it's in! They've eaten into their advantage, and this is not over. Not yet, anyway. Has a go. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Well, I take my hat off to him, because that was superb defending. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
And it's with Hall. On to Castagne. Hall. Mann. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Zakaria Abuklal. Well, still pressing for a goal here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Deulofeu. Oh, this looks useful. Will he finish? And the keeper more than equal to it. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. So the final whistle now. It goes down as a victory for Chelsea, to the delight of their fans around the world.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were...
When the draw was made for this round of the competition, it was this match that captured everyone's attention. Arguably two of the favourites to go all the way. It's going to be fascinating. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Unrelenting rain, the weather theme here in West London. We're at Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is group stage action from the UEFA Champions League. It is Chelsea up against Celtic.
Well, I think this should be a good game tonight, Derek. We've got some excellent players on show here. Let's just hope they perform to their best.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
And here's the starting 11 for Celtic.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
And the match is underway. Neil. Nicolas Kuhn. Well, finally, it goes out of play, and the pressure was there from the start. Williams. On to Estupiñán. And Celtic have it back now. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Alexander Zinchenko. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. The inside route looks promising. And he did what he had to do defensively. Madueke. Perfect challenge. Broja. Neil. Good use of advantage by the referee. Trying to craft something. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. So Chelsea get things going again. How will they reply to that setback? Kuhn. Now he must favour the cross. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. He succeeds in clearing it. Well, Chelsea, who normally set very high standards for themselves, have underwhelmed so far in the group stage, and their supporters are hoping for a big improvement tonight.
Well, they've been really disappointing so far. I thought they'd go through quite easily, but they just haven't played well enough. They certainly need a big performance today.
Message for Tyler Berry. That's Tyler Berry. Can you please make yourself known to the nearest steward? Thank you.
Moving into the advanced position. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Upamecano. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Can he play it in? Now the attack fizzled out. Real chance. Oh, did so well to deny him. Broja. Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. Anthony Ralston. Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
Koke. Now with Upamecano. And successfully cut out. Armando Broja. Plenty of support here. Neil. A very timely interception. Nico Williams. Nkunku. And passing it through. He's in position. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
It's there for him. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Kumbula. Enrique. Armando Broja. Determined defending. Really fine play to keep possession. Broja. Romeo Lavia. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Chance to cross. Zinchenko. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Nkunku. Winning back possession. Oh, good vision. Decides to shoot. And putting his body on the line. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Armando Broja. And what a magical save it was! Now sending it in. Clearance needed to be better. Mateus Enrique. Opportunity. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. Little now. Cook. Botman. So very nearly at half-time in this one, and Chelsea facing something of a headwind. They can play so much better than this.
Well, they can certainly play better than this. It's been a disappointing first-half display from them. But if they can just play with more urgency and energy in the second half, they can get back into this. They definitely have the quality.
Being egged on by the crowd. And the first 45 minutes have come on. Well, away they go again, and there can be no denying it. A huge gulf between the teams in the first half. Will we see a response from Chelsea in the second 45? And hit with ferocity! And a long way out. Prevented the damage. Broja. Romeo Lavia. And Chelsea regaining possession. Nkunku. Beautiful pass. Armando Broja. Now options are plenty. Crossing opportunity. Superbly read and executed. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Chelsea facing Everton.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Might be able to produce from this position. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Koke. Just can't get it past him. And they need to get tighter. Nicely timed tackle. Well, not giving him any breathing room. And a Chelsea throw-in coming up here. Time for a change then. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And whipped into the box. And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Casade. Sven Botman. Well, we're into the final half hour. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Chelsea unable to hold on to the ball. Can they put it away? And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Very quick thinking there. Little. Teammates available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Armando Broja. Romeo Lavia. Zinchenko. Is this the moment? it go, and no wonder he's off celebrating. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Sven Botman. Little now. Determined defending. And that'll be a Chelsea ball.
Well, no surprise there. Celtic have had more of the possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth.
Can they slot it home? And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Nicolas Kuhn. Armando Broja. Little now. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Now can they counter clinically? Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. This could be troublesome. He's just got to continue his run. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Ralston. Lavia. Enrique. Kumbula. 10 minutes to go then. Marash Kumbula. Mateus Enrique. And space to attack. But they dealt with the threat posed. Xavi Simons. And now with Estupinian. Well, we know they can pass the ball better than this. Alexander Zinchenko. Enrique. Oh, that's a really good pass. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? A real opening now. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, no. Not the greatest of efforts, was it?
Well, I think I can say he's made a real mess of that.
And the pass, a good one. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. So the final whistle, and Chelsea take good use of advantage by the ref.